welcome on in. Welcome to Simple Beauty with Tasha. We love all things beauty over here. In today's video, Bronze Goddess. I have been wanting to do this video for a long time. Finally, the day is here. We've got this Bronze Goddess look, and I think it came out really well. We had so much fun today talking about makeup and relationships. It was a really good video. I hope you enjoy it. But before we get into the video, I want to just remind you to please go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And also, please go ahead and share my video, share my channel. I really do appreciate the support. I've got lots of goals this year, and I really and truly do appreciate your support. So you know I don't want to hold you up. Let's go ahead and get to this Bronze Goddess look. Yes. Good morning. I hope you are having a great day. How are you and yours doing today? I would love to know. Please let me know down below how you and yours are doing today. Over here, we're doing great. Well, we could complain about a couple of things, but you know, what's the sense in that? It will not change anything. I would rather be, you know, actively trying to change situations than to complain. Right? So it's January 2026 and I feel like I look a little Christmassy. In person, this sweater is like, I don't know. It's more orange than red in person. But I feel like, at least on the monitor, it's looking a bit red. Girl, it's not. And with the green in the background, it's January. I'm not trying to look Christmassy, but I guess this is what it is. Well, let's go ahead and get started today. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for a while. We've got the Fenty Skin all rubbed in, and we're gonna go in with the Super Goop Mineral Matte Screen. That's my primer and my SPF. So today we're doing a Bronze Goddess look. I have been wanting to do this video for a while. I just haven't because other things come up and, you know, I just didn't get around to it. We've got the SPF all rubbed in. Now we're going to go in with the MAC Paint Pot. And of course, that's in the shade Soft Ochre. When I decided to do a Bronze Goddess look, this palette was the only one that I thought of. Because, I mean, come on. Absolutely this palette. I love it. This is the Juvia's Place Coffee Shop palette. We know it. We love it, right? The browns, the gold shades, just all the shimmers. Like, it's everything. I guess we'll start out with this shade because clearly I love it. I've hit pan. When this shade is gone, what will I do? I have no idea because I love it so much. This shade is so good in my crease. I absolutely love it. And we're just going to windshield wiper this in our crease just like that. Do the same thing over here. This will be a brown and gold look. It'll be, you know, bronzy and warm. I feel like this kind of look is probably done mostly in the warmer months of the year. To me, girl, why can't you just do it when you want to? Why can't you look like a bronze goddess whenever you want, right? That's what I think. Y'all let me know, but that's what I think. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try this shade and place it right below the previous shade. Like, I'm not gonna take it up too much, just right there, literally where my eye folds, I guess you could say, right here. Another dab of that shade. Oh yeah. Trying to be very intentional about where I place it. Now I am getting that shade off the brush and going back into my favorite to kind of blend out the top of that brown shade. And I'm being very light-handed. We're going to do a halo eye. So I most likely will use that shade Let's use this shade for the inner and outer corners of the lid, and then we'll figure out what we will put in the center. I'll use this Sephora number 19. Is it 19? Yes. You've seen it before, and we're gonna go in with that deep shade. Fun fact about me, I really enjoy talking about relationships. I really love it. It is actually one of my favorite things to talk about. I saw this situation on the internet. I read about this situation on the internet, and I was wondering what you all thought about it. This couple had been in a relationship for 1.5 years. They broke up and got back together within the 1.5 years, but at this point doing really well in the relationship. So this couple ended up getting engaged and, doing well, happy, right? So one day they had a really big fight, a really huge argument where lots of, really negative things were said, things that each one was harboring, and all these things just kind of spewed out. They had a really big argument. The parents of the boyfriend are the ones paying for the wedding, which was going to be soon. Well, the boyfriend, or fiance I should say, went to his parents and told them all about the fight, the issues, just spilled all the beans about everything that's going on currently in the relationship. Let's take a quick second to swatch all of the shimmers that I'm interested in using. So it's this one, this one, this one, and this one. This palette is great for me because there are no shade names. Y'all know I don't really do shade names. So this one is really good for me, but this is the first one, second one, third, fourth. I think this one is calling my name. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one and see how that looks. I'm using a brush by Elizabeth Mott, and it's called an all over shadow brush, and it's just a fluffy shader brush. I love those. I'll go ahead and grab that shade and put it right in the center. After learning everything that the fiance told his parents, the parents said, y'all don't need to get married. Your relationship is unstable and you all need to call off the wedding. So from there, the girlfriend was furious. She felt like the parents were out of line. She felt like her boyfriend was out of line. And she said before this, the parents loved her. And why did he go tell them all that, right? She was upset, and now she's thinking she shouldn't marry him. What do you all think? Do you think the parents were out of line? Do you think that the boyfriend was out of line? Do you think that they maybe should reconsider getting married? All of the above is true. I understand the parents saying, you know what, no. You're not gonna get married, especially on our dime. Your marriage or your relationship is unstable. You all need to rethink things. I really actually do understand that. But for the boyfriend to go blab all of that, especially without talking to his girlfriend first, to go blab all that, like, come on, really? I'm blending the edges to make sure everything looks seamless. I don't know, maybe I should have used the gold shade. Since this is a bronze goddess look, let's just pop that shade right up and down in the middle like that and see how we like that. And of course the shade I used was the gold shade right here in the corner. Please notice how easily I changed the look, the color in the center. Easy peasy. I'm just re-intensifying the deep shade and just working with it until it looks the way that I want it to look. All right, it's concealer time. I have mirror blindness. I was editing some videos and the mirror was like right here the whole time. I'm like, how did I not see the mirror? It drove me crazy the whole time I was editing the video and the mirror was sitting there. I was like, wow, girl. Wow, wow, wow. You have to pay attention. Move the mirror when you're done with it. But I totally think that the girlfriend should pay attention, and I mean close attention, to the fact that he went and told his parents all of their business. It was the girlfriend that wrote in the letter, and I think that she is right on when she said in the letter that she is rethinking and thinks that she should not marry him. 100%. I mean, I think counseling is probably appropriate, you know, relationship counseling, but really a marriage should not happen anytime soon if that's how he handles issues. You know what I'm saying? I've been using this Juvia's Place powder in the shade Shortbread several times. I've used it several times in my videos this year. Right now though, we're going back to the Marigold shade by one size. And the reason is I want you to see all the powder that I have on this brush. This is the Sigma F08. Whenever I would pound the brush using the Juvia's Place powder, the powder would be floating in the air basically. I really don't think that this powder does that, so I wanted to test it out today. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock off this powder and just see how it behaves. Yeah. Much different. That's what I thought. I'm not sure why the Juvia's Place powder does that. I'm just not sure. If you know, please let me know. Let's use today the Makeup Forever powder foundation in 4N67. I really prefer buffing it into the skin, but any place that I have placed concealer, I dab it because I don't want to disturb the concealer that I have there. I'm going to use both of these bronzers for our bronzed goddess look today. This one I'm going to put higher, a little bit higher, and be very intentional about where I place it. And then the Juvia's Place I'll put a little lower, you know, just being very intentional. This one I just swatched is the Too Faced bronzer, and then the Juvia's Place bronzer is right here. This is the Juvia's Place and this is the Too Faced. I don't think you can really tell here, but when I apply these bronzers, this one looks deeper on my skin tone. So that's why we're gonna do or try to do a gradient type of situation on the cheeks to apply the bronzer, if that makes sense. Let's get started with the Juvia's Place bronzer. And I wanna see if this seems too big of a brush. This is a soft and fluffy brush. This is the Sigma F11. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out, but let's try it. Stick with me. I know it's looking a little weird. I'm going to use the Juvia's Place on my forehead and just use this shade only. We're going to use the Morphe M204 with the Too Faced bronzer. This bronzer shade, I want to put it up a little higher and blend it up and almost kind of sort of use it like blush, or in the area that you would place blush. The gradient situation I was hoping for, really didn't happen, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab another Sigma brush, well, another F11, and we're gonna go in with a powder bronzer and just lightly, like not heavy at all, but just lightly set that bronzer in place. We are all bronzed up. I blended out all of the bronzer, and now it's time for the highlighter. This is a MAC highlighter that I've got here. I purchased this a couple of years ago probably, and it's in the shade Flare for Dramatic. It looks like that. It's a gold shade, and we'll go ahead and swatch it. Really nice for the look today. We're going to use this Sephora brand, old Sephora brand fan brush, and get that on our cheeks. No blush today, just bronzer and highlighter. I have very few highlighters in my collection. This is the only bronze type of shade that I own, so that's what we're using today. And actually, you know what? I think I want to put a little bit of it up here in my brow bone area, just to kind of bring home that bronze goddess look. Let's use the Shodo, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, number 00, and this is by Refer. So we're gonna spray the face, and also I'll do eyeliner, just brown eyeliner, and we'll come back and do the lashes and the lip together. All right, I'm back. We sprayed the face, that dried down. I've got on brown eyeliner. I also applied this product. Remember this? The Velour Liquid Liner that you use with magnetic lashes. I've got magnetic lashes right here that we're going to apply. These are also by Velour, and they are in the style Magnet Eyes. So we're going to apply those. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let's move the mirror a little bit. I haven't done this in so long. I hope I can do a good job of it today. I'm just pressing the magnets into the liner. That liner is specially made for magnetic lashes. I feel like this side is sitting up a little bit. Va 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 boom, yes. I felt like a look like this had to have big lashes, right? I just felt like it was necessary. I like that. Now let's get rid of the mirror, Tasha, so that it is not constantly in the shot. I gotta stop doing that. All right, so yeah, I love the look so far. So we're going to line the lips. I've really been using this Morphe lip liner in the shade Trendsetter. I guess I like it. I just don't care for it being a little bit too dry, and also the fact that you have to sharpen it. Those are the two things that I don't care about, but the shade itself is a really nice deep brown. So what do you think about the look so far? We're gonna go in with the lipstick. I hope you are enjoying the bronze goddess look today. So which shade are we gonna use on the lip? I've got this one. This is the Milani shade in 450 Desire. The other one, this one is a MAC lipstick, and that is in the shade Whirl, WHIRL. Which one should I use? The Milani is more brown, and since this is a bronzed goddess look, I feel like the Milani shade is the way to go. I love the contrast of this shade with the lip liner. Yeah, I like that. That was a good choice. I think the lipstick brought it home, right? That's cute. Okay, what do you think? Bronzed goddess, yes. I feel like I need really big hair to bring it home, but I think it's really cute. I love it. To me, it's all about the bronzer, right? For a bronzed goddess look, of course, and I think the bronzer is right on target. I really love the lip. The eyes look really beautiful. The lashes, of course. I wish I owned a deeper gold highlighter. I just don't. I used to, but I decluttered it. That may be something I need to grab, right, during the next Ulta sale. A really deep gold highlighter. That would have really brought it home. But I think it looks great the way it is. Please let me know what you think. What a fun video today. I really enjoyed putting this look together. I enjoyed the relationship talk today. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Don't click off the video just yet though. Don't click off just yet, because I would really appreciate it if you would comment, like, and subscribe. Also share the video, and don't forget that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I always enjoy talking about makeup with you all. Thank you again for being here, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. But until then, friend, please be safe and always be blessed. Bye-bye.